Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught over the middle. It's Prentice.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Law. Breaking free at the 35. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in for the 1? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Razorbacks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute to football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. To throw, it's Green. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Razorbacks will line up here on first down and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. Send the back in motion. They'll run it here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Breaks, nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's caught. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. And they get him down after the completion. The Razorbacks are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. With the catch, it's Miller.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Arkansas. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So early contact with the defense, it'll push the ball up 5 yards. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Green. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Past the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tie. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set, here's second down. Here's the snap, quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So Arkansas has the lead here. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Looking to pass. It's Green. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Hill.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it to the back. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense makes their way on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And was successful for this first try. This one from 39 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Rifles this football to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And this one is caught.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Oh, look at the quick cut.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Green.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Tackle made after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's reeled in. It's Law. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Caught over the middle. It's Law. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Prentice. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Prentice. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Scanning the field, it's Green. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return, though. Middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Green. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense ready to start this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle, it's Prentice. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incomplete. Second down coming out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught over the middle. It's Prentice.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Ball handed off. A change of direction. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Finding space at the 20. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the big gain wiped away, a costly penalty on the offense. First down here for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Green. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it with the draw play. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Hamilton. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they hand it off to the back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense has.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Green. He's escaping the pocket now. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down after that previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So it's Arkansas in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pocket breaking down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Green. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Bringing it back, it's Hamilton. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes the catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the 1st down. And they pick up the 1st out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Green. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Prentice.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense in hurry-up mode. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass here on second down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
The Razorbacks will have to kick it away. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint, but ultimately that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.